Armada Big Boy Week thunders on down the road, and what better way to travel than on the back of this little guy? Overload was a toy I had no idea about until I walked into Dublin City Comics and loudly shouted, "Who's that?" He's got such a presence. You can always tell when a toy's got zero articulation, but it doesn't do anything to take away from Overload's initial appeal. Just look at that sculpt, it's so blocky and bulky, and he can pretty much just move his arms up and down and his legs up and down, and that's really about it. But the cool thing here is his mini MaxCon partner called Rollout, who can be savagely ripped from Overload's chest. You can also lift up these little Autobot symbols on his shoulders to reveal his hidden bottles of Asahi. Rollout can either be a cool little hauler truck, with some pretty nice sculpting of its own, or we can venture into robot territory for a pretty sizable, if similarly limited robot. I do like his dopey wee face, and his tiny arms mean he's forever unable to hug you. There's also a third gun mode that is just kind of flipping out these barrels from his legs and turning the whole vehicle mode upside down. And that's fine, you know what, if that's how you're going to be, fine, no problem. I suppose the rest of his bulk that's left over is actually Overload. Transforming him's a strange affair because he turns into something so weird and unfamiliar, it's hard to remember if you're doing it right. But connect the transformed Overload back to Rollout and you have this. I don't know, it really reminds me of one of those trucks you see at the airport hauling big bags of luggage. It's a trailer, yes, but what is it really meant to be? In an unsurprising tease for part 3 of Armada Big Boy Week, you can plop Armada Jetfire on top, if that's your kind of thing. I really am into that kind of thing, but if I'm honest, it's not exactly special. I was hoping for more interactivity than that. I don't know why they picked Jetfire out here. You can pretty much do the exact same thing with any similar sized Transformer, since the dawn of the line. Getting Overload back into his robot mode, you get the classic transformation sound when Rollout is slotted back into his cosy chest cavity. And that's nice, but again, maybe could have done with a little more. Last up is Overload's battle mode. I've got to say I really like the way that the shins slide over onto the arms and become this wholly separate thing. I don't think I've seen that before or since. Maybe they have. I don't know. I don't know. Once you slide everything into place, you can connect it to Optimus Prime's base mode and give the big lad some extra firepower. The missiles do fire, but they do have the same force as a baby tiger's cough. Change things up a little and you can connect Overload directly to Optimus Prime's super mode, giving him some shoulder-mounted horseshoes to wave around. It's ridiculous, but it just about saves the whole thing from feeling underwhelming overall. There's just enough fun to justify adding Overload to your collection, especially if you have Prime already. I even went so far as to get his Energon Ultra Magnus repaint from Dublin City Comics the next time I went in. What a shop! Okay, one more review for Armada Big Boy Week, and I know a lot of you will be thinking, I know who it is, but in the meantime, why not keep that opinion to yourself and stop bugging everyone?